So this isn't a prequel. I thought it was. But before we talk about that, gonna give some love to the sponsor of this video. This video is brought to you by Displate. Displate offers high quality prints with millions of options available. Video games, movies, abstract art, whatever your flavor, they got you covered. Printed on metal so the art really pops, and a reminder they have launched Textra. With 3D printed details, selective gloss, and matte effects, a textured finish that pops out from the poster. Colors and more vibrant art you can feel. And as always with Displate's easy mounting system, hanging your prints is simple. As simple as wipe, stick, magnet. Makes it really convenient when you want to change out the art or switch it up. And Displate is celebrating its birthday, and you're invited. Click the link in the description, go to displate.com/Jeremy, or use my promo code Jeremy. It's weird to say your own name, right? And you can get up to 42% off selected prints. The highest discount of the year, and it's only until May 27th, so act fast. And now, the time has come. So The Strangers Chapter 1 is yet another attempt to recapture that surprising, I guess magic is the word for it, of the first Strangers movie. Like, I haven't seen that movie in a while, but I do remember it being surprisingly enjoyable. The sequel, not so much. The remakeable Chapter 1, well, here we are. So it's directed by director Renny Harlin. He's definitely had quite a career. Some of his movies fun. I enjoy Deep Blue Sea. I just do. However, he did direct gems like Cutthroat Island, Legend of Hercules. We all remember that one. So The Strangers Chapter 1 is yet another entry in the ever-growing scare B&B subgenre. What's scarier than a group of creeps breaking into your house? Couple people renting an Airbnb and then the creeps break into that house. But this does send the message to moviegoers everywhere. Don't step out of your comfort zone. Don't go out and travel. Stay home. So now we have The Strangers Chapter 1. Like I said before, not a prequel. Chapter 1 sounds like a prequel, but it'd be very strange for this to take place before 2008. This movie dealing with smartphones, apps. But I'm gonna knock the trailer for false advertisement because that sounds like a prequel. Anyhow, what you have now is The Strangers Chapter 1, the dollar store version of The Strangers. That's what this feels like. It just kind of feels like, yeah, you did The Strangers. It's just not as good. I humor the idea that the original Strangers does benefit from the surprise. The original surprised me. I humor the idea that's actually what the original will always have, that they'll never recapture. I will say for this movie, there were a couple of moments I found enjoyable. Horror-esque wise, or thriller-esque wise, you know, when they're crawling around, the girl puts her hand, like a nail goes through her hand, but she can't scream. You've seen it before, like anything I enjoyed in this movie, I think that might be it. The nail through the hand, but I always got the sense of, yeah, I've seen that in another movie before. There's nothing new here. It's all borrowing from other shit, Strangers or otherwise. Another thing this movie has that a lot of other movies have, jump scares. A lot of those jump scares. A lot of situations where someone's creeping around the house and someone, you know, like the girl has her back turned. She doesn't see the creep creeping across the camera. There is definitely a moment, not trying to get too spoilerish, but the moment is, well, it made me chuckle, just in terms of horror movie chuckle. The guy does have shortness of breath, needs something to breathe in to take care of it. Asthma, COPD, I don't know. It doesn't go into specifics, just that in intense situations, he gets shortness of breath and he needs an inhaler to take care of it. He can't make any sound. What does he find? I'd have been like, I'll wait it out. If I sit here, I might die. If I do this shit, I will die. It's a quiet place. Silence is life. And that's definitely an area this movie does fail. In a movie like this, I'm like, okay, prove to me why you deserve to live through this. Impress me. I don't know why. That's just how I approach these things. All right, Meatbag show's starting. It's like a job interview for your fake lives. The movie's about 90 minutes long, so I reached this state of mental gridlock as to how they survived it this long. It doesn't make sense. And you see that it doesn't make sense because there's so many scenarios where they act fucking stupid. No other way to say it, not even gonna try to be quotable. Just is what it is. The boyfriend and the girlfriend are in this room. This big dude's busting the door down with an axe. And then of course it just stops. He's like, all right, I think it's over now. I'm gonna check. I was like, I felt like Beetlejuice. That scene in Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice said the exact line going through my mind.
Turn around and look behind you.
Yeah, there's a window, and you are on the ground level. You could have just gone out that thing. Maybe that would have been a wrong call. Maybe he would have poked his head out the window, gotten decapitated. That's when I'd be like, oh shit, movie. Well, you proved to me why that was the wrong move, but at least he tried. Here's to him. We'll never know, because he didn't. It's like he was a robot from Westworld or something. He was like, it doesn't look like anything to me. The door, the only way out. Whether it's that baddie's ramming his truck into their vehicle or like, ah, go, save yourself. You must run. No. All right, motherfucker. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, no shit. Here's a thought. When the big truck is smashing into your vehicle, don't do the tearful goodbye. Remember that you have a shotgun in your vehicle with you. You take that thing, aim right for the driver's side window. You know he's there because he is in fact driving his truck into your vehicle. There's even a scene in this movie. It's more of a rant than a review. Aren't they all? Welcome to my channel. But the dude just shoots off some buckshot and the guy and the girl are having this tearful moment on the porch. I was like, this is very nice and all. But you're on the porch having this moment on the porch of a house full of people trying to kill you. There are 3 psychopaths 4 feet on the other side of that wall. This is not the time. This is definitely not the place. Good thing you didn't do anything loud that would alert them to your presence here on the porch, like a shotgun blast. But no, have your moment under the porch light. It's fine. I don't know. A lot of moments like that. A lot of moments like that in this home invasion movie in which you feel like you have definitely seen this before. With better, if not smarter, characters. Boyfriend acted weird a couple times too. Like just in terms of filmmaking, it was strange. Time where he's looking odd, acting weird, answering her questions like, yeah, I'll go into town. I'll get the inhaler. I'll be right back. Is the movie trying to make us think that he's in on it with these psychos or something? If he was having the conversation of antitrust or distrust, possibly. But it wasn't. I was like, why is this just framed up weird? Why is he sounding odd? Look, it's not, I feel like it's not as bad as this, but it's not as good as this. Talking about it's actually weirdly cathartic, if not fun, so there is that. Look, fact is, why would people pay 13 to 15 bucks per ticket to see this movie when they can see a better version of that movie, the original Strangers, on a streaming service? Worst case scenario, they have to pay 4 bucks to rent it. It ends on a to be continued. I was like, really now? At my local theater, it was an auditorium full of one peoples, that one person being me, so we'll see if it makes enough to make chapter 2. Walmart straight to DVD bins like, oh baby. Who says hard copies are dead? The kind of movie I'm not gonna remember in T-1 day. Yeah, already forgot. It may actually get worse as time goes on, but what can I say? I'm halfway through my drink. I'm feeling a little generous. All right, so The Strangers Chapter 1. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's a horror or thriller movie you thought was gonna be trash? Ended up being pretty good. Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.